What's up everyone, Kato on the track. Today I'm going to show all you DIY musicians out there, whether you're an artist, a rapper, a singer, a producer, a musician, a songwriter, anyone who creates music and wants to get it out there on all those popular streaming platforms like Spotify, Apple Music, iTunes, even TikTok. If you want to get your music on TikTok, which is like the new hottest platform right now for a lot of upcoming artists and musicians, I'm going to show you guys exactly how to do that today using my favorite distribution service, the one that I personally use for my own music, which is DistroKid. Now, aside from that, I'm also going to show you a lot of the special features that personally I favor over other distribution services and why I think it makes DistroKid the best distribution service out there. Let's not waste time. Let's get into it. All right, so the first thing I really like about DistroKid is that their most basic plan, which is the musician plan, which will, give you all the features you really need to start uploading your music to these platforms. It's only $20 a year, and that allows you to upload as much music as you want to throughout the year. So it doesn't matter if you release 5 songs or 500 songs, it's only $20 a year. Now I'm about to give you the major Kato hookup right now. If you want an extra 7% off of your first year's membership, all you have to do is go to distrokid.com/VIP/Kato. Click on that link. It's going to take you to this page. You can pick the best plan that fits you. They have Musician, Musician Plus. They have the label plan, which is currently what I'm on. But honestly, if you're just starting out, you want to get your music on these platforms, the musician plan is probably the best way to go. All right, so the first thing that you're probably going to want to do is start uploading your music, right? So you click on upload up here. That'll take you to this screen. So the first section that you see here is stores. And basically you want to check all these boxes because that's going to get your music on all the platforms. You see TikTok right here. That's going to be a huge one for all you artists. The next box down, you see number of songs. So do you want to upload a single? Do you want to upload a whole album with 10 to 12 songs? It goes all the way up to 35 songs that you can upload at once. I don't know who's uploading 35 songs at one time, but hey, it's an option. Next box down, previously released. So basically this is asking you, has this song been previously released by you through a different distribution platform? So the next box down is artist/band name. So obviously if I'm releasing my own music, it's gonna be under my artist name, Kato on the track. Now it's already going to detect that I have an account with Apple Music and Spotify. That's going to show down here. Now, one cool thing that I really like about DistroKid is that they make it very easy if you're collaborating with another artist or another producer that already has a Spotify account and you want that song or that album or that project to populate on both your page and the collaborators page. So let's say an artist that I frequently work with is Jeremy Benton, right? So it'll be Kato on the track, use the and symbol, and put in Jeremy Benton. So it's automatically gonna detect, because you're using this symbol right here, that it's a collaboration track. And so it's gonna ask you, is it a collaboration, band name? In this case, it's a collaboration. So when I check this box, it's going to populate the song on both me and Jeremy Benton's Spotify page. This is a great option because it's only going to get you more streams on that song or on that project. Next box down is release date. That's self-explanatory. Today's November 21st. Pre-order, if you want to let people pre-order it on iTunes, Google Play, or Amazon. Record label is just going to be listed under my label. Here's where you upload the cover art. Now, one important thing that I've learned about uploading the cover art is that if the cover art doesn't match the artist's name word for word, so if this is a collaboration between Kato on the track and Jeremy Benton, if it does not say on the cover art Kato on the track and Jeremy Benton, the cover art will be rejected by the stores and you're going to have to re-upload it. So that's one important thing that you want to keep in mind for this cover art, is that it has to perfectly reflect who the artists are, and what the song title is. Sometimes also if you're including like logos or if you're including images that are already copyrighted, then it's not going to be approved and you're going to have to remove that and re-upload the correct cover art. Next box down is language. Obviously that's going to be English. Primary genre we're going to say is hip hop. Secondary genre is optional, but we'll say fitness and workout. Why not? The song title. This is where we put in the song title. So let's say Jaron Benton and we had a track called Moneybag, so we're gonna put that there. Now the song title is also where you can include any featured artist. Now keep in mind, if I just wanted this to be a Kato on the Track record featuring Jaron Benton, and I'm not concerned about the song populating on his Spotify page too, then in this case, I would put featuring Jaron Benton. Now DistroKid is going to detect that I have a featured artist, and it's going to give me different examples if I have one featured artist or multiple. It's going to be very, very specific about how you format the title. Next box down, you're just going to choose the WAV file. You're going to upload that here. Now the next couple boxes, it's going to say songwriter, and then it's going to allow you to list the songwriters' names for the credits. So in Spotify, it'll actually show you the songwriter credits, anyone who is involved in the creation of that record, from the writers to the producers. Next box is explicit lyrics. Yes, obviously, if you've heard me and Jaron's music, it's definitely going to have some explicit lyrics in there. Is this a radio edit? No. Instrumental contains lyrics. The track price, you can set whatever price that you want your music to sell on iTunes, Google Play, and Amazon. I typically keep it at 99 cents, but you can bump that up to 129 or even bump it down to 69 cents. Now the extras that DistroKid offers are really, really dope. The first one is Instagram and Facebook. Since it's free, I would 100% recommend checking this box. The next one is the Store Maximizer. Now keep in mind, this is going to be $7.95 a year. But if you check this box, DistroKid will automatically submit your song to other streaming services as they're added. So TikTok was just recently added. If you had the Store Maximizer option, they would have automatically sent all your music to TikTok. So it's going to be there. The next option is Shazam and iPhone Siri. That's only $1 a year. Think about it this way. If you feel like you can make at least $1 or more every single year from people being in a club or in a bar and hearing your song and then pulling up their Shazam and finding your music, if you feel like you can make an extra $1 or $2 off of that, this option is definitely worth it. So we're going to check that too. Leave a legacy. So this one is $29. It's only a one-time fee, but DistroKid will never ever delete your music from these stores, no matter what happens, even if you die. So the last and final box, important checkboxes, these are all mandatory. You selected YouTube Music as a store, so you're not going to let DistroKid know that, hey, why'd you put my music on YouTube? I didn't want that. Make sure that you check that box so that you're aware. The next one, I recorded this music. You're agreeing that all the music is 100% yours. You're not using an industry beat that's already out there. You're not remixing someone else's track. Next one, I'm not using anyone else's name. You're not pretending to be Travis Scott and uploading his music. The last one, you've read and agreed to the terms of the DistroKid distribution agreement. Check that box, and you are finally done. So after you click on done, it's going to take you to a page that's similar to this one, where it's going to show you basically a breakdown of what you just submitted. And it's also going to generate a unique hyperfollow link. Now, this is unique to DistroKid, and I really, really like this feature, and I'm about to tell you why. So right here, for a song that I recently distributed with Cool Ass People, it generated this link. So if we visit the link, it basically is a very simple link that you can share on social media to let your fans know where they can stream your music. They can just click on it. If they have Spotify, if they have iTunes or Apple Music, it's very easy for them to just click and find your song right away. Now, the other thing that I really like, and that's going to be helpful for a lot of you watching this, is that if the song releases, let's say a week from today, it generates a hyperfollow link for you, and it's going to allow people on Spotify to pre-save your song. Now, the pre-save feature is really helpful because if you get a lot of pre-saves on a song before it's released, it's proven to improve the algorithms on Spotify in your favor, and it's going to be more likely to push you into those Spotify playlists. Now, if you're saving that hyperfollow link and getting those pre-saves and you want to check how many pre-saves you're getting, all you have to do is click on your settings up here. It's this gear icon, and then click on hyperfollow. And it's going to show you right here how many pre-saves you have. So a track that I recently released with an artist named 30 titled I Remember, we went crazy with the pre-saves. We were pushing that link for about a week, and we got 339 saves total. Now that really helped us because when it came time and the song dropped on Spotify, it went crazy with the Spotify playlist. It pushed us into some of the biggest playlists on Spotify. And there's no doubt that the pre-saves absolutely helped with that. And aside from that, everyone who pre-saves it is going to get a notification via email and on their phone as soon as the song releases. So that's just another way to get your music out and let people know, hey, my song is live, go check it out. So another feature that I really like about DistroKid. So let's say I'm the producer, I distribute a song, but there's two other artists that I want to split the revenue that's collected on the song from the streaming platforms, from iTunes. I can easily do that if I go up to Teams. All I have to do is select which song it is. So I'm going to go to Kato on the Track, 30,000 Feet featuring Jaron Benton and Els Jenkins, right? It's me, and then there's two artists on it, and I want to split the revenue between me and Jaron and Els. So I click on that track, go to next. It's very simple to add the collaborators. So I'm going to split my revenue 50-50. I have 50%. And then let's say Jaron has 25%. And I don't think I have Els in here. So just for example's sake, I'm going to say 30. I'm going to add for the other 25%. Boom, that's 100% of the song. Every single month when DistroKid collects the payments from those platforms and distributes the payments, 50% is going to go directly to me. The other 50% is going to go directly to Jaron and Els. So that's very simple to set up. It's a really good feature if you're releasing music with other people and you want to make sure everyone gets paid at the end of the day. Now, the last feature, which is really helpful, especially if you want to know where all your money is coming from, if you click on bank up here, it's going to show you all the earnings that you have generated from having your music on these platforms. So you can see here, I've generated a total of $6,214. And if you want to break that down even further, it's going to show you exactly which stores you're generating this revenue from. iTunes, $506, Apple Music, $1,314. The bulk of my revenue is coming from Spotify, $3,634. And you can see down here, it shows you all the breakdowns for all the different streaming platforms that we have, which totals $6,214. So again, if you liked all the features that you saw in this video, go to distrokid.com/VIP/Kato. That's going to give you 7% off your first year's membership. Sign up today, start getting all your music out there. Peace.